This episode is brought to you by Alienware. Be sure to visit machinimalive.com on June 10th to find out what Alienware is unveiling at E3.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Friday.
It's Friday!
Yes! We only say no because the Xbox One got more details to come out, and we're even more confused.
I'm not confused, really.
I am.
All right,
I'm a
let's go through them first.
dumb white person.
Let's go through them first. Here we go.
Aye. So these following details came from the Xbox Wire. This is Microsoft's blog.
Yeah.
They're blogging
All
now.
right, yeah,
It's
go ahead.
great.
Let's do it.
So first up, the system has to make a connection every 24 hours. This has been confirmed by Microsoft, or the games will not function.
Got to connect to the internet every 24 hours.
That time is reduced to 1 hour if signing in from another Xbox completely. So how does this affect countries with poor internet or no internet at all? Microsoft probably doesn't care about that.
Yeah, they're obviously not thinking about them.
Seriously. But thankfully, hey, thanks buddy, you can still watch TV or play Blu-rays.
Even when you're not connected. Thanks, Microsoft.
I can do that now.
So then moving on to the used games portion of this. Used games mostly work as previously described in a bunch of other stories. A game will be authorized to your account and can be played by you anywhere as long as you sign in.
So like Xbox Live Arcade now.
Or Steam. It's just like
Sure.
that. So
okay, anything I bought digitally, I can download anywhere in the world.
right, and you can go somewhere else to another Xbox, log in with your account, play that game.
Okay, I like that.
It's possible to deauthorize a game and transfer it to someone else, though it's completely up to the publisher of the game to set that up. So it's not up to Microsoft. The publisher of the game has to allow that to happen. Has to allow the transfer.
Okay, does Microsoft make money off of this?
No, not at all, because Microsoft takes no portion of a used game transfer. It's entirely on the publisher to decide if and how much of a used sale to take.
Okay.
So again, Microsoft making no money off used game transfer.
So it sounds like it's the publishers more than
Right.
the the console manufacturers who want to kill used games.
They've given the power to the publishers. yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Used games can also be shared in a few ways. You can have a 10-member family. Microsoft calls it your family, but it's just, I guess, just 10 people.
It's confusing.
Yeah, it is very confusing. Any one of which can play your shared games library at any given time. So
Okay, that doesn't mean you can't play the same game at the same time.
right, so from the sound of this, that means both you and only one of your family can play at the same time. Meaning
This
like
is bringing up more questions than answers for me.
well, there's a shared games library that you sort of have to bounce back and forth between with these 10 members of your family that you can, again, this could happen on any Xbox console. I think this is kind of cool.
reads like the iTunes TOS.
It's not easy to read.
bad.
It's not. We didn't say it was easy to read.
All right.
It's also possible to gift a game to one of your friends, but this can only happen once, and that friend must have been on your friends list for 30 days.
They're calling you out. Like, he's not really your friend. You've only been friends for 20 days.
And again,
it's not official.
Again, gifting a game is up to the publisher. So
Right. But the idea is that you can only gift the game once,
Right.
and then that's it. It can't go anywhere else. It just stays with that person.
That's it. So you have the game, and somebody
right.
else has the game, and that's it.
So the idea of having one game disc, like I actually have Red Dead Redemption right now on Joel's desk. Here, let me see that. And here.
Yep.
I bought this with money.
Correct.
Actually, the receipt might still be in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I gave this to Joel to play. He hasn't played it yet.
He can
but
play it.
We can't do this anymore.
Correct.
Damn it!
Sorry.
I just broke the game. And let's move over and talk more about Kinect. Guess what? It's not a 1984 little eyeball that will be watching you, very Orwellian. Not at all.
We were worried about that here.
In the blog post, Microsoft claims that the Kinect will always be upfront with the information and data that it's collecting.
Okay.
Uh,
See?
So when it's off, the Kinect will only be listening for one phrase, and that is Xbox on.
Sure.
And you can turn that off as well.
Oh.
So still, it all amounts to trusting that the disclosures are accurate.
Right. Microsoft is telling the truth.
And that the Kinect is actually off when you turn it off. Since the Xbox is always powered and connected in a low power state,
Yeah.
people will be concerned unless this thing is shoved in a closet.
Right. Unless you like turn the Kinect around, it's not looking at you.
As you can tell, Microsoft is trying to do the right thing here by telling everyone that how the system works, but really, they're just fucked up again.
Yeah, everybody's now criticizing them because there's all these other questions that
Yeah.
they've kind of opened up. So
They just should have just shut up and showed the games.
I'm totally fine with them telling me the specifics. I like that because that means I buy the system, I know what I'm getting into. Now I've got this Xbox, and I can't be like, wait a minute, you didn't say this.
I just would have rather heard more positives instead of this is how it is.
Yeah.
Deal with it,
yeah,
bitch.
I agree. I agree.
Sorry, bitch.
So, and you were saying, look, it's not all bad. There's day one digital, so we actually get to download the game or buy the game day one.
I'm cool with that. They didn't mention anything about how you actually buy these games, whether it's all through Microsoft or if there's gonna be like a CD key system
Sure.
like Steam, where there could be some kind of competition.
Competition,
Otherwise, this is a monopoly, and Microsoft's setting all the prices, and I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I know. And most of the system is already in place for Xbox Live Arcade and Steam. But again, I think they're following the Steam model with Xbox when they're trying to, which I appreciate.
But when they come up and say things like, you got to check in once every 24 hours,
Yeah.
it confused the shit out of me. If they could have just said, oh yeah, if you log in once, you're good to go.
Yeah,
That's
no.
all I need to know.
I know.
Don't mention once every 24 hours. It just confuses the shit out of people. It makes them all paranoid and fucking mad.
I know, but again, if you have a dedicated internet setup, whereas I think it's like 85% of the U.S. does,
Right.
you probably won't be affected by a lot of this stuff.
So let's be honest here, it's really the idea that sucks,
Yes, yeah.
not the reality, because we don't know what that is yet.
Yeah.
This could be the greatest thing in the world. This could be the worst thing in the world. But we won't know until later this year when people actually start buying it and the problems actually happen or don't.
I'm giving props to Microsoft. At least they told me. They told me. Sony's been saying, it's going to do all the things you want, and when they've not detailed any. So.
Right. Well, because they're probably watching Microsoft fuck up from afar and go,
Yeah, they are.
okay, take notes.
They totally are.
Don't say that.
I know.
Just say there's an offline mode.
That's exactly
Do
what
that.
they're
Okay. Which is smart.
Yeah.
Microsoft's being destroyed by their own hubris, and I hate that.
I know.
Because they're just putting their chest out there. This is exactly what Sony did with the PS3, and it was almost their downfall.
That's true. Now on to your trailers. The first one, Thief, the E3 2013 trailer. No gameplay here, but it's live action. Looks
Yeah,
really
we're
cool.
getting so close.
Good. Garrett looks badass.
He's robot eye, and he's great. Next up with the Dying Light E3 2013 trailer. Once again, there's less dying girl.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
No gameplay.
It's a bit more upfront.
Yeah, no, it's all cinematics.
You're gonna shit yourself when you see the gameplay.
I can't
I'll probably be eating those words, but seriously, I was impressed.
No, I'm really excited.
Yeah, fun. And one last mention, you may remember the Blacklight Retribution PS4 trailer put out yesterday. In lieu of that, we are actually putting out a Bro Team weapon tag that the developer gave us. Just click, put in this code, the following URL, and you're good to go.
But it minuses your stats, correct?
It actually makes you worse at the game.
Why would you want the tag then?
Because Garrettson hates Bro Team.
I love Bro Team.
We all love Bro Team. Well, it's either this or internet, and like, if you're having financial difficulties either paying for internet or an Xbox,
Yeah.
consider the first one.
Yeah,
like,
consider the internet, the
don't-
thing that everyone needs all the time.
You just go steal it or steal stuff.
the other thing too. It's
That's
just
the American.
it is a recreational, optional hobby.
Thank you.
You do not need video games. You don't have to play
It's the
them.
same as someone going.
Oh, sorry.
It's the same as someone going like, Black Ops is too violent. Like 8-year-old children shouldn't be playing Black Ops. It's like, no shit. Like,
Then don't let them play.
Don't let your 8-year-old play
Yeah.
Black Ops.
Hey there, got some free time for E3? Good! Starting on June 11th to the 13th, tune in for our 24-hour E3 coverage featuring the latest gameplay, hardware, and trailers from the biggest gaming convention of the year. Catch it all on your phone, tablet, computer, or other rectangular viewing device right here at Machinima or on your 360 with our patented Machinima app. Patent pending. Video games!